Hello there, this is RomWills coming back at you with yet another video. You will always be measured against another man. Now this is something because most men have an idea that they're competing with another man. Most men do, but I wanted to really talk about that today. I really wanted to talk about that because the thing is, it's not so much men competing against each other. It's what the woman is doing in her mind. Because that's one thing. Because like when I talk about select and non-select, women are measuring that man that they might call select against those guys that she might call non-select. And it's just something they doing. Because women by nature, and I wouldn't, even though many people would use the term hypergamy, as I've said many times, true hypergamy is someone moving up in social class. But they are still comparing. And really, when women are making that comparison, let me be clear, it's not an objective standard. It's not something where they all want someone like 6'3" or something like that, no matter what they say. Every single woman has what she considers her select, her guys that she considers at another level, and guys that she don't. Like there was a woman the other day, a lady friend, and she was talking about this dude. She said, oh, okay, this dude is cute, but he too slim. She prefers thicker guys. But then the woman that's with this dude apparently likes guys that are that slim. It's that simple. Whatever the woman wants, she's always going to be comparing him to another man, whatever men that she come across. So if she wants that, say she wants that highly intelligent man, she's going to be comparing him when she meet a man, she's going to be comparing his intelligence to other men. And yeah, just real quick, yeah, some women want that. Just as an aside, get off of that thing, all these women want thugs. Think about it like this. Every single woman has something. And it could be on myriad factors. It could be dependent on her imprint, which is the combination of the first 3 men who have penetrated her. It could be based on her father, which is really what she bases the imprint off of, but that gets into a deeper conversation. It could be the guys in her neighborhood. It could be based on her social class, her subculture, myriad things. But every woman is going to have something. When she meets a man, she's going to be like, is he better than him or is he worse than him? As soon as they meet him. And it's dependent on what they want. Every single woman wants something different. That's the thing, but she's still comparing him. See, that's the thing though. Like real quick, it's actually better than what men do. Men tend to compare women to some ideal or something, some icon. So it's actually better. So they looking at a man and it's like, oh, okay, is he dressed this way? Is he looking this way? How is he going to behave? How is he treating them? Or if they're in a relationship, it's like, well, is the man treating her better than that last guy? Or can she get something better than what he's treating her? What can she do? In fact, that's something common that you'll hear from women. They'll be talking to their girlfriends, they don't like it, and what they tell their girlfriends, girl, you can do better, because they're always comparing it. And then indeed, that's why some women, they'll go back to a guy that they might have broke up with because they realized the guy that they thought was better really wasn't. Like there was a woman I follow on IG. And I remember she had divorced her husband, all of that, everything was cool. And I remember specifically a picture with her with this other guy. But then a few months later, she talking about dating her husband, had him in the picture and stuff. You're like, And I don't think they worked out, but still though, they always comparing. They always thinking. And they thinking sex. Is this dude better than this other dude? They always doing that. And you in a competition whether you like it or not. Now, I know some guys will be complaining about that. Why can't she just take me? For what? She got somebody better. Indeed, there's been plenty of women who've talked about, you know how in general it's talked about how women only want the top 20. I've seen some reels where women are actually saying, well, what they supposed to do, they going for the top guys. That's just their nature. And like I said, it's the top according to them. What you have to do as a man is still be your best. Because you might be the top guy for that particular woman. Because they're all going to look for something different. They're all not looking for the same type of man. Regardless of what you think. And she's going to be comparing. She is going to, it's a sad thing in a way, but you know what? It's just a reality. And you know, Uncle Rom just talks about reality out here. You're going to have to deal with what she's really looking for. And you ain't going to know. She ain't. Well, most women ain't going to tell you. Most women ain't going to tell you. I ain't mentioned before this one woman who was always telling me about her ex-boyfriend. And I was like, if he was so good, why you with me? Why you sucking my dick instead of his? He couldn't have been that good. Y'all not together anymore. I ain't have any problems with her after that. But you always gonna be measured. That's just a woman's nature. That's a woman's nature. She's gonna be comparing. She's gonna be comparing everything. And really it's based on how she feel, how you make her feel. And look, you can't worry about, ultimately you can't really worry about it. It's one of those things that is what it is. All you can do as a man is just be the best version of yourself. The best, that's all you can really do. And if you ain't what she looking for, you know what? Wish her well and just keep going. But then, like I said, sometimes that's why you get so many women. They'll roll from a guy, but then come back and they realize, oh, well, yeah, because they comparing. And they realize he was better. He was better. He was better. They always doing it. In fact, I remember that TV show, A Different World. In Dwayne and Whitley, that was like the major thing. And I never forget she said that she was comparing everybody to Dwayne. Every time she meet a guy, she comparing him to Dwayne until she got to the point, oh, let me just get Dwayne. That's right there. That's the game right there, all right? So anyway, always understand that. That's just their nature. You don't get mad. That's what they're doing. In fact, it's like I said, it's actually better than what we're doing because we comparing women to an icon, okay? We compared it to some figure that it's not even real, just something in our mind. But that's what they're doing, always measuring you against some other man, okay? It is what it is. So anyway, that's all I got for now. I will get back with y'all. Peace and blessings.